Anthony, you went surfing this summer, right?
I did, yes. It's a sort of a new sport to me, so I'm not that great at it yet, but I do love it, and I love being in the ocean.
Well, then you will enjoy this next story. It's about the Nova Scotia Surfable Association, an organization that promotes adaptive surfing and the only organizers of the Life Rolls On event in Canada this year.
Life Rolls On is the California-based organization founded by world champion surfer Jesse Belauer, who lives with quadriplegia.
Their mission is to make it possible for people with disabilities to surf.
AMI's Laura Bain and the Halifax team were at a recent Life Rolls On event at Martinique Beach in Nova Scotia and bring us this story.
It's raining buckets at this beautiful beach outside Halifax today, but the rain can't dampen the enthusiasm of the people gathered here for the third annual Life Rolls On event. Caden Flynn has cerebral palsy, and today he's riding high on the surf.
Surfing is always something I wanted to try. Whenever we went to the beach, I would always watch people surfing and wanted to try it really ever since I was little. But I was really unsure about my balance and what that would entail. But once I heard about this, I figured I should come down and try because I thought I could do it, but just needed a little more support.
Caden's parents, Jennifer and Colin Flynn, watched the action from the shore.
He didn't sleep last night. He missed it last year, so we made an effort to get here this year, rain or shine.
Luke Godin is president of the Nova Scotia Surf Able Association.
It's a little bit rainy, not a big deal because you're going surfing anyway. I mean, it looks like about 150 volunteers, 50 participants who get to surf once a year. Everyone's excited, everyone's smiling. It's a blast. And we've got, I think, almost 100% return for participants who came last year.
Each surfer is matched to a team of 20 or so volunteers. Adaptations depend on the surfer. Some surfboards have handlebars. Most surfers lay on the board and get carried in. In the water, volunteers line up from shallow to deep water to guide the surfer out and in.
We know we have the right people here to take care of anything should something happen. So it's really about just making sure people are having the most amount of fun with the right equipment.
Luke says volunteers work hard to transform an inaccessible beach into an accessible one.
Well, we've got about 100 sheets of plywood down, which we put down ourselves the night before always. We've got a couple of mats, rolling mats along the sand to help with the ramps themselves. Then we just have accessible surfboards. We have some beach wheelchairs as well, which help out.
Participants come from all over the Maritimes with a wide range of disabilities. Special guest Veronica Coombs, who lives in Shediac Cape, New Brunswick, came here fresh from a 3-medal win in wheelchair racing at this year's Canada Games.
I haven't been on the ocean in a few years. I've never done surfing before and it looked a lot of fun, so I'm ready to try it. I'm excited to go out in the water and it's nice to have other people in wheelchairs to experience this kind of thing.
Nova Scotia Surf Able board member Edward McQuillan says often just getting to the beach is a big deal. Surfing is a bonus.
I think a lot of people who are able, can walk and stuff, just you take that for granted, and I know I did beforehand because, if you want to go to the beach, you just hop in your car and go to the beach. But when you're in a chair or you have other mobility issues, it's just not that easy. So it's just getting down here and, being by the ocean and, getting covered in sand.
After about 30 minutes or so of riding the waves, Veronica comes ashore, cold but spirited.
That was a lot of fun. The waves were great. I kind of felt like you were flying. Like it felt like once you get on the big wave and you're on top of it, you just felt like you were flying above the waves.
It's surfers like Caden and Veronica who make it fun for volunteers like longtime surfer Kevin Dolan.
We're all here for the same reason, and that's, happiness and sharing what we love, the water, with people who really can't get into the water every day. So this is actually my 3rd year in the water for Life Rolls On, so every year the event keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I do it for the smiles that I see on the participants' faces, the excitement of this whole event, and the whole surfing community gets behind it. It's life-changing for me, and I wouldn't miss it for anything.
The spirit of the day here is summed up on the Life Rolls On website. Boundaries, limitations, let them go. For Caden, it's been an opportunity to do just that.
Oh, it was so much fun. I'm a big adrenaline junkie, so I loved it when the waves hit and I started going. Oh, it was great. It kind of feels like you're flying, honestly, like flying on water. It's really fantastic that they have these kind of events. I think it's important for people with all sorts of disabilities to get out there and try things, and you just have to seek it out.
I love surfing, and I feel like everybody at that event were really feeling it.
Definitely. What I especially like is that so many people get involved, all the volunteers and participants, and you can tell that it's a great event because of the number of people that have returned 3 years in a row.
If you're going to be in the Nova Scotia area next summer and want to give it a try, make sure you visit Life Rolls On website, liferollson.org/events.